Night falls in Berlin. Shabbat, the Jewish day of rest, is about to start. 100 people from the neighborhood have gathered in solidarity in front of this synagogue in the heart of the capital. On October 18, it was hit by Molotov cocktails.
I'm shocked by what happened here in our neighborhood. I'm here to show that the Jewish community can count on its friends and will do our utmost to protect them.
My parents grew up in the Third Reich, and we have a huge responsibility towards the Jewish people. Supporting them by coming here is the only thing to do.
This site, that also has a kindergarten and a Talmud school, was undamaged, says Rabbi David Roberts, who's originally from the UK.
It was the early hours of the morning, and from the other side of the road, they threw them over to here, to the forecourt just before the synagogue.
The assailants have not yet been apprehended. Security barriers have been erected, but the community is worried.
If you think about the concept of a synagogue in Berlin attempting to set it ablaze, it obviously has dark shadows of history. We can't help, but be frightened, and the community is traumatized.
About 1,800 anti-Semitic offences have been reported in Germany since October 7 and the Hamas massacre in Israel. Another throwback to Nazi times, Stars of David graffitied on dozens of buildings. The authorities are worried about an increased threat against Jewish institutions as pro-Palestinian rallies multiply. Clashes between police and demonstrators have shaken Berlin since the start of the conflict.
Here, it's a banned demonstration which can get out of hand, although children are present.
For 15 years, Levi Salomon has been documenting the rise of extreme-right anti-Semitism, but also the radicalisation of a fringe of the Muslim community. These pictures were shot in 2014, children's drawings on the margins of a Berlin demonstration during the war in Gaza.
You can see a devil with the Star of David. This stereotype's over 2,000 years old. A whole generation has grown up with the hatred of Israel and the Jews. What we see today on the streets of Berlin is nothing new. But no one wanted to pay attention before.
The authorities have announced they are banning the activities of associations linked to Hamas. At the inauguration of a new synagogue in Dessau, 85 years after the anti-Jewish pogroms orchestrated by the Third Reich, Chancellor Olaf Scholz promised zero tolerance of anti-Semitism.
I'm deeply shocked by the wave of hate speech and anti-Semitism since the fatal day of October the 7th. On the internet, on social media, around the world, and shamefully, here too, in Germany.
While Germany has been hit by a new wave of anti-Semitism, the Jewish community has been speaking up, in particular for the freeing of hostages still held by Hamas. The aim of this pro-Israel demonstration in Berlin. Konstantin Ganz and young members of the Germany-Israel Friendship Society have launched a poster campaign in the city so that they're not forgotten. For him too, October 7 was a turning point.
There is a before and an after. Since that day, there's been no Jewish events in Germany or Berlin. All the activities we organize have been cancelled for security reasons. It has almost become impossible to show that you're Jewish in Berlin. It's unbearable to say that in 2023, we still have to talk about the safety of Jewish communities.
While police protection at synagogues has been reinforced in the country, the intelligence services are warning against attacks directly targeting members of Germany's Jewish community.